How can you get unstuck if you feel trapped and unhappy at work? Welcome to the show, the place where you can get clear and confident in your STEM career. So whether you work in science, tech, engineering, maths, or any other technical or construction related industry or role, then this is the place for you. Today, I want to take you through 3 steps to help you get unstuck in your career. So if you're sitting there feeling unhappy and trapped, then my heart goes out to you. I remember what it was like, and it really is difficult and exhausting and really challenging. Before I dive into the 3 steps, make sure you subscribe. So if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on your favorite podcast app, then please do subscribe and like and comment, because it genuinely helps the algorithm. And I really want to continue making these videos, and I would massively appreciate your help. So let's dive into the 3 steps. Step number 1 is to look after yourself. So the first thing that I want you to do is just to take a step back and take time to really look after yourself and make sure you're okay. Because when you're in this situation, you can end up feeling really trapped and exhausted, and it can be really horrible, and it can just be this horrible weight on you. So make sure you're looking after yourself. So the first action for you is to take a week, if you can. You don't necessarily have to stop work or anything like that, but if you can, take a bit of holiday and just have some chill time. So whether you meditate, do cooking, eat some really nutritious food, go and have a spa day, anything that you need just to take a step back and rejuvenate and get some of your energy. And I remember when I went through my horrible time when I didn't like my job, I ended up taking a week off work just to take a step back. And I actually went back to my parents where I could get some nice home cooked food, and I went on long walks, and it really made such a massive difference. And only when you do that, only when you're kind of rejuvenated, can you move on to the next step. Before we do though, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite way to chill out? Now, this can be different for everybody. Some people like Netflix, some people like meditating, some people like a really long hot bath. I am a fan of bubble baths. So let me know in the comments below. Step number 2 is to understand the problems. So you need to figure out why you feel trapped. What is it about your situation that is making you feel really unhappy? And before you can find any solutions, you need to understand the root cause. So is it a boss that's making your life miserable? Is it the fact that the work you're doing you don't enjoy? Do you feel pigeonholed? Do you feel that people don't respect you? Have you been mistreated? You really need to understand exactly what the problem is, because when you do, then you can figure out a strategy for moving forward. So the action that I want you to take here is to brainstorm everything that you think is contributing to this feeling of unhappiness and this feeling of being trapped. When you do this, make sure you incorporate a bit of step 1 into this too, because when you're brainstorming this, you might feel a bit unhappy and a bit negative. So make sure afterwards you look after yourself and you treat yourself as well. Step number 3. So this one is absolutely vital. Nothing will change. You will not get unstuck unless you do this. And this is take action. You have to take action to get out of your situation, whether that is talking to people at work, whether it's applying for different jobs, whether it's putting yourself forward for different opportunities. You need to take action. Many people think that you can just think your way out of the situation, especially if you work in STEM. So I know that I do this myself because I'm an engineer. I think if I analyze the situation enough, if I brainstorm enough, if I do enough lists and enough analysis, then I will be able to come up with solutions by myself. But the truth is that you have to get stuck in and start doing things to actually figure out what you need. So instead of just sitting and moaning to your partner or your friends, get applying for jobs. Instead of feeling miserable and sitting on Netflix and not really doing anything, unless it's part of your step 1 productive relax time, then you need to be thinking about exactly what you want from your job. You need to get clear on what it is that you need and how you can start solving these issues. So one of my clients, before she came to me, she said that she had spent about 9 months to maybe even a year and a half analyzing and going over things in her mind, trying to solve everything up here. And the one thing that massively helped, is starting to take action and actually move forward. So this could be speaking to people, it could be going to networking events, it could be getting a career coach. And if you really are ready to start taking action and to really move forward with your clarity and your confidence in your career, then you can consider joining my Fearless Careers group coaching program. And this is launching in a couple of weeks' time on February the 22nd in 2022. And this is really a transformative experience. And it's an intensive 8-week coaching program with me to basically get you to a better place where you can feel more clear and confident in your path and actually start making things happen. But if there is one action that you decide to take after this, it is to go and sign up for my free masterclass that I'm running, which is all about 5 mistakes that even successful people make when they're trying to decide their career direction and their next steps. So if you're sitting there and you're thinking, I really want to get out of this situation, then sign up for this masterclass. It is completely free, so don't worry about that. And I will guide you through trying to get a bit more clarity and figuring out your way forward. I'll pop a sign up link in the show notes below, and also just head over to my website www.hayleyloren.com/coaching. I hope those 3 steps have been useful for you. Make sure you implement them. Make sure you let me know below what is your preferred way to relax and chill out. And in the meantime, have a great week. See you soon.